Hi, Al. This is going to be a pickup video. What I picked up at Walmart, I'll start off with. Got another Buffalo Marvel Spider-Man puzzle. Spider-Verse. Picked up a couple more Hot Wheels. TV series Batmobile full red version. Kick cart. El Segundo Rally. I have to even see if I even had these. I don't, like I said, I don't have a list of what comes out a year, so. Gone Mad. Gordon Murray Automotive T33. So most of these are new for 2025. And Speed Driver. And today should have been there should be 2 pins in here, but it doesn't feel like there's 2 pins. No, 2 pins. Yeah, there is 2 pins in here. Good. Mighty Mouse. Wasn't sure if I had this. I should always look, but I'm just like. And then I got a Marvel X-Men pin. My dad, I haven't talked to my dad in a couple months now. He's selling my mom's house, which was her parents, instead of giving it to my daughter, which that's what he said. Now he's telling me I made it up, and I'm like, no, it didn't. Because when I got this house, he gave my brother the house up in Old Forge, and of course he bought a new house. Well, last time we went there, after he reneged on giving my daughter the house, he said he's going to sell it and we're all going to get a third. Well, now I'm not going to get a third, neither is my daughter. He's keeping all the money. And I'm like, whatever. I'm just tired because growing up, my grandparents were like that. My dad's parents. And I pissed my dad off when I told him. I said, you know what, I'd rather be a Matichak than a Carnivale. I said, because at least anytime they promised something, they always delivered. Over the years, and the funny thing is, my dad's always telling me, oh, I don't tell you what to do. I'm like, he's always telling me what to do. Back when I graduated high school, he told me I wanted to go for graphic arts. Nope. You're going for accounting, and that's what you're getting. And of course, I ended up dropping out of college. I didn't want to be an accountant. He wouldn't let me go to art school. He wouldn't let me do graphic arts. In fact, I got 160 credits at Penn State. I only have a 2-year business administration degree. It's just nuts. He's always telling me what to do. From how my relationship is with my wife to the relationship with my kid, or growing up, there's always a double standard for me than my brother. Like my brother smoked pot, my brother did cocaine, my brother did heroin. It was fine. My brother was in jail twice. My dad always stuck his head in the ground, never wanted discipline. But I brought an F home in Germany when I lived overseas. My dad beat the living shit out of me. I was on the ground and my dad was kicking me. My mom had to pull him off me. And I was like, and anytime my brother wanted to, get him mad, back when I was 17, I told our BMW when we brought it back. And my dad, to this day, my dad still never, I was 17 years old. Now I'm 50, and he's still mad over the freaking car. My wife always says that I have that, but I forgive people. It's just that I don't give them the shot to keep screwing me over. Like my stepdaughter, I said if I was always holding a grudge, my stepdaughter would never came back in the house last year which she did. Had her here for 8 months. She didn't. She helped out the first month, and basically after that, it was all the same crap she put us through. And I mean, since she's here, I have Keegan and Gianna's not bad. Let me knock on wood because Keegan started being hell on wheels last year when she was here, and he hasn't stopped, which gives me more stress in my life. This year's been terrible. Arlo, my daughter's rabbit, died. Precious was 17. It was my mother-in-law's kitten. She died after she'd be 17 years. Which we had her. In fact, she lived here in the house when we first moved in here, but she wouldn't go use the litter box with the other cats, so she became an outside cat. Well, she passed away. She actually passed away in the house. She came in. One of the 3 ferrets died. Kodo, the white ferret. I buried him. I buried a couple of the kittens that were around. In fact, I just threw 2 kittens, and it's like I can't keep burying them because it's just too hard on my back, and I can't get down far enough anyway. Like when I buried all of them, the only thing I only went 2, maybe 2.5 feet, but I put a big slab brick over top of them where I buried them, so nobody can like dig them up because they ain't gonna be able to move the brick, like the cinder block. 2 of my dogs died. Paco died first, and I was devastated for about a good 2 weeks. It's been actually a little over 3 weeks now that Chico died, and Chico was, I didn't realize how much that dog meant to me as an emotional support animal until he was gone. And the sad thing is, I had a picture of Dexter, Chico, and Bettis sitting on our old couch, and I used to call them my 3 sons. And I only have 1 son left, and Bettis is up there. He's 13. And since Chico died, I can tell you right off the bat, he's depressed. He just basically looks at you with sad eyes and lays next to you. Even though I have my daughter's dog, Luna, that's a nut running around, and I'm really fed up with her because she destroyed my Charles Barkley poster. She ate a couple things, and I'm like, I just can't wait till see what happens down the road. I'm gonna whip this around and show you 2 new parts of the I redid my drafting area. I ordered some more stuff from Temu. I gotta order a bigger that, and I ordered another plastic drawer. But I put this stuff up here, and all these boxes I have to go through. This has got like beer steins. I know one of them, this is all steak quarter bears that were my brothers. This stuff here, there's a couple metal tin sets, some Nachman crystal thing. These have got beer mugs. I cleaned that up. That was up in my living room. The Steinbach pyramid. But I got these 2 cabinets, and I put a lot of stuff that I got, like German Candle, Leaning Tower, Pisa, salt and pepper shakers. A lot of stuff that I had from Europe. I moved some other stuff around. Like here you have, I put my Anakami, but down here, put my I Dream Gene, the helicopter, my brother, that was my brother's. That was my mom's. That I bought Kelly, it's the Beauty and the Beast rose. My car, I put all my painted. I moved all my some of my stuff I got moved around. Put some precious moment, got them in some. The fireplace was my grandmother, Matichak's, and then Oma and Opa smokers on rocking chairs from when we lived in Germany. And I took all the one-piece stuff and put in the back here, and then miscellaneous like anime girl stuff. And over here, I put the 2 X-Wing fighters I had. Actually, I have to get a third one, the gray one without battle damage. And I put my brother's remote control tank he did up. And I put all this stuff up there. Candles and... So what I'm probably going to do is put the beer steins like that. And I got this Onyx coffee table, which was my mom's, that they bought when they were overseas. I got so much stuff I have to rearrange. I have a ton of crystal, but +2. I'm trying to think of what I did with the... I had 3 candles. What did I do with the other 2 candles? I'm trying to think of what I did with them. I thought I put them in here, but I don't see them. Or did I put them down away? Because up there is a big German beer stein. I got a lot of stuff to put up there yet. Now, what did I do with the candles? Oh, no, I know what I did with it. They're back in here. That's right. They're in the very back. Yeah, see there? Okay. But I put some games up there. I'm going to put the beer mugs, where all that up there. I got a ton of stuff to go through. And +2, when the more stuff he sent me, how I was talking about my brother and his G.I. Joe stuff, I found another thing was it in this? Let's see if it was in here. Because there was, yeah, I got a Dungeons and Dragon module, Playboy Playmate thing that was in this bag. But there was a thing with G.I. Joe stuff. Like, here's extra parts for his tank. This is an M&M pair of racing cars. I think it's in the bottom one. I'll see about pushing, because I got more G.I. Joe file cards and blueprints that they didn't take. Let's see. Let me just do this. Is it in this one? I think so. State quarters, another tin car. Yeah, here it is. It's in this bag. Pictures of my daughter that I sent my brother. Got back. This was pictures of me. But let's just flip this around and showing off what else I found in G.I. Joe stuff. Like, I found the file card for Serpentor, the file card for Copperhead, the blueprints for the ammo dump, a whole bunch of, I think these are 1980 Topps basketball. G.I. Joe, a bunch of these. Me and my brother both had a Sanyo Walkman. I don't even know if we have them anymore. Some more G.I. Joe Top Secret Dispatch. The flat cannon blueprints. Machine gun defense unit blueprints. Parachute pack blueprint, the Manta blueprint. Pack Rat flamethrower blueprint. The Snake blueprint. System neutralized armor cloaking equipment. Cobra rifle range instructions. Forward observatory. Then I found the 6th annual drill and rifle team banquet that I attended. Which it's funny because when I was in school, the rifle team commander, Cadet Pat Fleeg, Joe Carnevale, William Hartstill, Steve Logsdon, Raul Petrie, Paul Pruitt, James Rexford, Jeff Speakman, Tom Tisch. That was who was in the rifle team with me at the time. Oh, here's another blueprint. Zartan swamp vehicle. The swamp skier. It's like, I love this. Here's an 86, 87 program of studies for my high school. Oh, here's the other two. Okay, I knew I had a couple more. Cobra, the Snow Serpent, and Thrasher, because he had that car too. I mean, I got to put this stuff with the other G.I. Joe stuff, wherever I put that at, which I think it's over there buried. I wonder if I'll get any more G.I. Joe, because he had a ton of G.I. Joe stuff. I mean, like I said, he had almost like the whole first, second, and third waves of G.I. Joe figures. And vehicles. I think there's only a couple of vehicles he didn't have. I know he didn't have the flag. I know he didn't have the Cobra Terradrome. But he had a ton of stuff. And like I said, the only thing I got basically kept is a lot of the file cards, the 3 cases, the refrigerator Perry. I got to go through all these state bearers and stuff when I'm done. Probably do a video on them. I forgot where they are, but this is what they look like. Like here's Collect All 50 Club. They're the coin bears. They have the state, and then on the foot's the bear. The 15th state, Kentucky. So I'll probably doing a video on them. But that's it for now. And as always, I thank you all for viewing and subscribing.